1. Pheu Thai Secretary-General faces libel charges over tilapia fish controversy. The Secretary-General of the Pheu Thai Foundation, Paetongtarn Shinawatra, is facing libel charges following remarks he made about Chuenban Foods, CPF, and the spread of invasive black-shin tilapia fish in various Thai provinces. According to a statement made by Pheu Thai on its official Facebook page, CPF, a subsidiary of the massive Chuenban agribusiness conglomerate, filed the defamation complaint. On Saturday, Paetongtarn received a police summons to answer the charges, with instructions to report to the Rattanathibet police station on September 12 at 1 p.m. Paetongtarn stated that he received the summons on Friday evening, a day after fishermen from Samut Songkhram province, supported by the Lawyers' Council, filed a separate damages complaint against CPF. The summons indicated it was the second one issued, and it included only one page of documentation, lacking any specific details. The summons has been forwarded to the legal team of Pheu Thai, led by the Environmental Law Foundation, NLaw, which has been tasked with handling the case. The issue stems from a seminar held in July, titled Natural Disaster from Black-Shin Tilapia, where Paetongtarn alleged that CPF had imported 2,000 black-shin tilapia from Ghana in 2010 for research and development at its breeding facility in Samut Songkhram. CPF was the only company authorized to import the species, according to the Department of Fisheries. CPF responded, saying that the project was discontinued after most of the fish died within 3 weeks of their arrival in Thailand. The company claimed that all surviving fish were disposed of in accordance with regulations, and full documentation was sent to the Department of Fisheries. However, black-shin tilapia later began appearing in local waterways, where their increasing population led to a decline in native fish species. CPF has denied any connection between the invasive fish and their abandoned research project, asserting that it has actively supported efforts to address the issue. During the seminar, Paetongtarn criticized the government for not taking legal action against those responsible for the spread of the species. 2. Belgian tourist found dead in Mae Hong Son stream after disappearance. A Belgian tourist, Chloe Ferrari, who went missing in Pai District, Mae Hong Son Province, was tragically found dead on Saturday, apparently after drowning in a local stream. The 28-year-old tourist was last seen riding her bicycle, and her disappearance was reported to authorities on Friday. In response, tourist police, alongside officers from Pai Station and rescue workers, launched a search for her. A local resident later reported finding her bicycle parked near the path leading to Mae Yen Waterfall, about 7 kilometers east of Pai Town. Despite heavy rain and runoff from the forest hindering the search, authorities resumed efforts at 10 a.m. on Saturday. As search teams followed the anticipated route from the bicycle, they discovered her clothes along Mae Yen Creek. Later, after water levels were reduced downstream, her body was located. Immigration officers and rescue workers are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding her death and coordinating with the Belgian embassy. Anik Pantayam, the chief of Pai District, confirmed there were no signs of a struggle near the bicycle, suggesting that the tourist had left voluntarily, without taking her personal belongings or shoes with her. 3. Paetongtarn Shinawatra sets 4 key priorities for her cabinet. Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra laid out 4 major priorities for her cabinet ministers during a special meeting on Saturday, her first official address following the cabinet's oath-taking before His Majesty the King on Friday. Speaking at Government House, Paetongtarn emphasized the importance of adhering to the King's advice, which she described as a crucial source of encouragement and guidance for the government as it moves forward. The first priority is to maintain the economic policies set by her predecessor, Srettha Thavisin, to ensure continuity and stability. Secondly, Paetongtarn directed relevant ministers to prepare lists of candidates for the permanent secretary positions in their ministries, as several posts have been left vacant by retiring officials or those completing their 4-year terms. These lists will be submitted to the cabinet for consideration after the government delivers its official policy statement. Thirdly, she called on all ministers to be fully prepared to answer questions related to their respective portfolios during the policy statement delivery, urging them to communicate effectively to the public to ensure understanding of government policies. Finally, Paetongtarn stressed the need to continue implementing the economic stimulus measures initiated by her predecessor, Mr. Srettha, in an effort to boost Thailand's economy amid challenges. During the meeting, a source confirmed that Dr. Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin, who previously served as Secretary General under Srettha's administration, had been appointed to the same role under Paetongtarn's government. Dr. Prime is closely linked to the Shinawatra family. 4. Senate aims to wrap up 2025 budget bill deliberation in one day. The upper house of the Thai parliament is expected to conduct all three readings of the 3.75 trillion baht budget bill for the 2025 fiscal year on Monday, with approval possibly coming the same day, according to Deputy Senate Speaker General Paetongtarn Shinawatra. The expedited review is possible because the Senate had previously set up a special committee to begin examining the budget while it was still under debate in the lower house earlier this week, from Tuesday to Thursday. With the help of this parallel deliberation process, General Paetongtarn expressed confidence that the Senate's planned one-day consideration of the bill will proceed smoothly and be completed on time. The House of Representatives passed the budget bill late on Thursday, which will allow newly appointed Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra to elevate state spending to accelerate the nation's economic recovery. The bill proposes a 4.2% increase in government spending for the 2025 fiscal year, which begins on October 1. It was supported by 309 lawmakers during its third and final reading in the 500-member House, while 155 voted against it at the conclusion of a three-day debate. Once approved by the Senate, the budget law will take effect after its publication in the Royal Gazette. 5. Was Srettha Thavisin's removal a planned strategy? The removal of Srettha Thavisin as Thailand's Prime Minister by the Constitutional Court on August 14 may have come as a shock to many, but some political observers believe it was anticipated from the moment the court accepted the case against him. Srettha's downfall was linked to his decision to appoint Pichit Chuenban, despite knowing about Pichit's prior conviction for contempt of court in a bribery case. In 2008, Pichit and two other lawyers attempted to bribe Supreme Court officials with 2 million baht in cash while representing former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra in a land deal case. The court ruled that Srettha violated ethical standards by appointing Pichit to his cabinet, fully aware of his past conviction. Critics have speculated that powerful figures within the Pheu Thai Party may have pushed Srettha into this decision, setting him up for eventual removal. This theory suggests that Srettha's dismissal may have been part of a broader plan to alter the controversial digital wallet scheme, which promised to provide 10,000 baht to nearly all adult Thais. The program had faced significant opposition due to concerns about its cost and legality. With Paetongtarn Shinawatra now taking over as Prime Minister, the government has indicated it may revise the digital wallet program. Paetongtarn has pledged to refine the scheme to make it more manageable and acceptable to the public, including offering cash to recipients instead of digital currency in the initial phase.